guys, have you been bored of doing your assignments or audible report submission in Word document by formatting it by sitting for decades? Don't worry, let's finish that within fraction of minutes. Now, you will be in a position of either copied or typed and pasted your works in the Word document. Now, you are lazy enough to format it perfectly. Here we go. Before starting, the first thing you have to check is the layout size and margin size. Go to layout and size option, check whether it is in A4 and then go to margin. Normal, narrow, moderate. Here for my convenience I am giving narrow. Then if you want the page borders, go to design and page borders. I am setting box and width. Here is the border. Then I am going to edit one by one. Don't copy and paste on the whole. It will be clumsy and messy and it will be much difficult to edit later. So just I am copying my heading. Okay. It is in different color and font size. Always make sure you follow any two colors. That is dark black or light black. Not so much colors. Because it won't be in a much perfectly formatted way. Then I am giving bold as it is the title. And this is the alignment option. I am giving the center alignment for every headings. Make sure you are following the same theme font. Here I am using Times New Roman. Then I will paste the intro passage. So make sure you are following the same theme font. If you just copy and paste, you will see that most of the words are in the same theme size, theme style. This passage looks perfect and no bulletins are required. In order to highlight some important points which you feel you want to highlight, you can select those words. And this is the highlight option. You can highlight by giving colors or you can just change the color of the font like this. So here we have the heading and the intro passage. Then we will move on to the types, the subheadings. You can see here the font theme is not same, so we have to change the font theme. Make sure it is in the format same font size. As it is subheading, I am giving bolds. Here I would like to insert a picture. So there is two ways. One, you can copy the image and just paste it, or you can download the image and go to insert option and in pictures From this device, you can upload there. Resizing my picture. And aligning it in center. Make sure you align every picture to the center and heading to the center. Here we have some points. So I would like to give these points in bulletins. Before that, break the points by pressing enter key and select all the lines in the passage, and this is the bulletin option. In the bulletin library, you can go various styles you want. So our first page is ready with the heading and intro passage and subheading. Let me recapture this. The first thing we have done is checking the layout size as A4 and the margin size as normal, narrow, etc. And going to design, and here you can check the page borders, and then go to home and set the heading and intro passage, and just adjust the font size, font theme. And for inserting the image, you can either insert through this device using the insert option, or you can copy and paste the image. For dividing the passage into many points, you can use the bulletin option, which is in home. Next, I'm going to show how we can insert a video. This is my second subheading, so I'm giving it in bold and changing the theme font. Color also. Make sure it is in same colors. All the headings must be in same colors, and you better follow a 2-color pattern. Say I'm highlighting all the words in blue and giving my heading and subheading in bold black. So to insert the video, go to insert option. In online videos, you can just place the URL and insert the video. You can just play it by clicking it. Then again I'm inserting my passage. I would like to break them. So before breaking them, make sure we are splitting the lines. To give the points, use bullets. That's it. The last thing which we are going to learn is giving the header or footer. So in the insert option, we have header, footer or page number. So header is nothing but, you can see in some books, the chapter name will be repeated on every page, on the top of the page, just like that. So let's say if we are using header and we want to repeat the title robot, you just use the header and press the header key. So the title robot will be placed on every page. The same way, if you use footer, It's just the opposite of header. It will be placed on the base. Next comes the page number. You can assign page number in either way, top, bottom, right, left, etc. We have n number of options. Say if we give here, it is on the left top. I'm giving the page number as 1, 2, 2. Say 2. So it will be assigned as 1, 2, etc. These three editing options actually helpful in some cases where you can find some words. It will be useful to navigate through the words. Say I want to find robots. The word robot means it will highlight all the words with robots. It is very helpful in that. Say if you have n number of words repeated but you don't want them. For example, if I have robots repeated, I just want robot. Means you can select the word and click the replace option, and you can replace it with whatever words you want. I'm replacing it with robot. Replace all. If we give replace all, then where the word robots in everywhere will be replaced by robot. And if you want to select all the objects and paste it somewhere, you can use select all, select object, select text, etc. The other thing, when you get some error like this, you can use autocorrect or you can use ignore once. Say if you have some errors like instead of there we are giving some wrong spellings, so it will provide an error. Then right click. If you give ignore all, then it will be ignored as such. And if you want to correct it, then you can right click. Here we have the autocorrect. This ignore all will be used when we use some person's name. Say Sandy, Mark. It will throw an error. So if we can give Sandy Mark, then it will be remain as such. So after editing, make sure you don't forget to save your document. You can either go to File, Save As, or when you press the close button, you can give the file name. 5 different type of robots. I'm setting it as a file name. And choose the location. Make sure you save it before you're leaving. Hope you all have learned some basics in the MS Word. Now kickstart and do your work within fraction of a second. So thank you for watching this video. See you all in the next video.